All right, hi guys. So it's been a while since I've been on here. I'm 27 weeks exactly today. I'm really excited to be this far along. Feels like it's taking forever, but I just had my last OB appointment last Wednesday, and baby's heartbeat was about 152 beats a minute. He's doing really good, and I'm measuring exactly how I'm supposed to, so that's great news. Yesterday I did something really dumb though. I wait till like the last minute to do laundry, which is stupid. And so I had all this laundry I was doing, and I have my laundry room is downstairs, and the laundry I was doing was laundry I needed to fold upstairs for my husband and I and my little boy. So I had these two baskets, and I thought I don't want to come back downstairs. So I carried them both up at the same time. That was dumb because I was so sore the rest of the day, and I had some shooting pains in my stomach, so I was a little worried, but everything's fine. But don't do that. It was probably like 45 pounds. So heavy. And awkward, like shape to carry two huge laundry baskets. But anyway, I always film here in my room typically because I have my phone plugged in for one. And then my kids tend to leave me alone. Although my two older kids, my two older daughters are in school right now, and so it's just my little boy. And so there's not a whole lot of new things to update on. I have started taking some different vitamins that I've read are good for you. I started taking some probiotics, and I got my probiotics from Hyperbiotics, and I do the Pro Mom Hyperbiotic, and to help my immune system and my digestion and everything like that. Also, I started taking vitamin D3 tablets. I know that there is vitamin D in a prenatal vitamin, which I already take, but after doing some research, I've learned that it's actually, you probably need, sorry, sometimes I talk too fast. You actually should be having more than just the 400 UIs that are in the prenatal vitamin typically. So I just ordered some off of Amazon, and I kind of read reviews before I purchased, and I got a bottle that has a year's worth of pills, and I got it for I think $8. I can't remember, something like that. Anyway, and it's good to be taking that anyway in the winter. I do live in a very wintry climate, and it has been snowing forever. But what do you do? I'm not a fan of snow. I live in the wrong state. Although I am close to family, so I shouldn't complain. I'm thankful for that. As far as my kids go, my little boy turned 3, and he is potty trained. Hooray! I'm so excited that he's potty trained before this baby comes, because my kids are all spaced about 3 years apart. Now that's not because I planned it that way. It's just kind of how it worked out, because with our oldest, we got pregnant 5 months after we got married, and that was a big surprise. We tried for about a year for our second one, and because we wanted to space them about 2 years apart, but she just wasn't coming, so we took Clomid for her, and we're glad she's here. We call her Bobcat, and she's just a spunky little thing, and she's 6. And then we have my little boy who just turned 3. And we were going to take Clomid with him. I actually got the prescription, and I think I've said this in a past video. We got the prescription, and I filled it, and I never had to take it because he was on his way. Now, I had been taking some different kind of vitamins. I don't remember what they are. They're from It Works. I don't know. I'm sure most of you know what that is. I think it was a fat burner vitamin or pill. Anyway, I was doing a bunch of that stuff, and I don't know if that had an effect on why my body just worked better. That's possible, but I'm not going to claim that. but he came on his own, but we had been trying for over a year for him as well. Him and my second daughter, so my 6-year-old and him, are the furthest apart, because she was 3.5 by the time he was born. And it's going to be pretty similar with Kirk and this baby. With this baby, we tried for a long time, and I really didn't want to take Clomid. Because after Madeline, I had postpartum depression really, really bad, and I was worried that it was linked to this. Oh, my little boy's crying. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, guys. He got his leg stuck, so he was sad. Can you say hi? Anyway, so I think I was talking about, yeah, I had postpartum depression after Bobcat, and it was really bad, and I was afraid that it was linked to the Clomid, so I was really hesitant to take it for a second time. But I also wanted to have my last baby before I turned 35, and I am barely making the cutoff here. So, the baby will be born, he'll be born in April, probably between the 18th and 25th, somewhere in there. And my due date's the 25th, but my blood pressure does tend to go up the last couple weeks of my pregnancy, so my doctor, with my last 2, has induced me a week early. And I'm kind of hoping for that, just because it's kind of nice to have it planned and know when they're coming. Anyway, so I was worried about, and I still am worried about it, but I am taking, I'm taking precautions. I know, also after Madeline, my blood pressure, I had post-preeclampsia, and that was pretty scary. My blood pressure was like 170 over like 120. It was pretty scary. I've never been admitted from an ER to the hospital so quickly before, forever, but it was really fast. Like, I've never been brought in so quickly and been given medicine, and I had magnesium push. They were worried I was gonna have a stroke. Thankfully, I did not. Anyway, so it was just scary, and I've just kind of been worried that maybe it's been linked to the Clomid, and I can't say yes or no to that. So I am taking the proper precautions, because after he was born, this cute little guy, he was covering his face, my blood pressure went up a bit after he was born as well. Not as high, but I contacted my doctor pretty quick when I noticed. Now, my husband was an EMT when we were first married, so he can take my blood pressure and do all that. And so he got me on some medication to keep my blood pressure low. And so I've talked with him about getting an antidepressant and the blood pressure medicine already filled before I deliver, so that I have them if I need them already. And that will kind of, I think, just ease my mind a little bit, and make me feel a little more calm and not so anxious, because I do tend to get anxiety. So, I'm 27 weeks. I'm about 91 days until my due date, and it'll be nice because it'll be springtime and this yucky cold winter will be gone. Some of you probably love winter and snow. I don't. I like it for Christmas. After Christmas, I want it to melt. I like sunshine, and that's another reason it's good to take the vitamin D, because it's going to help your mood. And I think I can already tell, I've been taking it for almost a week, and I can already tell that it's helping. Also, with the research with the vitamin D3 supplement, I've been told by another friend who was told by her doctor to take it, and also done some research that it will help your baby's immune system. And I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on that, but it's worth trying and it can't hurt. So, and I do plan to breastfeed, which also helps the baby's immune system. I breastfed all of my kids. The only one I considered not was my second daughter, because I had such bad depression, and they were worried that maybe it was because she was struggling with nursing, but I just didn't give up, and after a month and a half, she caught on real quick, and we were able to do really well. He is so funny. He makes me laugh every day. I love you. He's so cute. How old are you? How old are you, handsome boy? You're what? Say that again. You're what? You're free. You silly. Anyway, so that is pretty much all. Trying to think. Oh, my daughter, my oldest is in Girl Scouts, and she's been selling Girl Scout cookies. That's been fun. I feel kind of awkward asking people to buy cookies, but we bought a lot. And I won't tell you how many. I plead the fifth on that one. Let's see. I've also reconnected with a friend in the past couple months. Well, past 3 months. And she's freaking awesome. And we went to high school together. And we kept in contact through Facebook and stuff. But we actually started talking a lot. And we're like wondering why we were not best friends in high school. Because we were so much alike. And so it's been really fun to get reconnected with her. Let's see, anything else fun going on? Well, he did turn 3 last Tuesday, so a week ago. And what did you get for your birthday? Kirk, what did you get for your birthday?
Eat.
Well, you ate cake. What did you get?
I get Thomas.
You got Thomas stuff. What else?
What else?
Did you get a bike?
I get a bike. He gave me a bike.
Yeah, we got you a new bike, huh? We got him a balance bike. So hopefully we'll never have to do the training wheels thing, because those things are weak and they break. So let's see, anything else? Anything else? I'm trying to talk my husband into doing a baby moon. Just like an overnighter somewhere. We can't really afford to go on a trip, really. So just somewhere overnight, and my mother-in-law could come here and watch my kids at my house, maybe, if she's willing. They're pretty good, and they love when she comes to tend, so we'll see. Hopefully, I'm trying to talk him into it, because it'd be nice just to have a night where I don't have to yell at them to go to bed 20 million times. Anyway, so that's pretty much all that's going on. Like I said, I'm 27 weeks. I don't do the belly shots because first of all, my bed isn't made, so if I stood up, you'd see how messy it is. So you don't want to see that. I'll spare you. I don't make my bed, and it bugs my husband really bad. And I'm like, why no one comes to my room? Why should I make my bed? Especially because, like, the way he sleeps, like, I don't know, the sheets go crazy, and they would just take me forever. I'm sure my grandmother watches me from heaven and is like, Laura, you need to smooth out every wrinkle, because when I was a kid, making the beds at her house, you had to smooth out every single wrinkle. She could lift a sheet or a blanket quilt over the bed and get it perfectly the first time she wiped it in the air and laid it on the bed. It was amazing. She was magical. I miss her. Let's see. We are going to go to the aquarium today, aren't we, Kirk? Are we going to go with Sawyer?
Yeah.
We're going to go. There's an aquarium in the mall over here where I live, and it's pretty small, but it's fun. You could touch all the animals, and they're here, so we have to go because we're going to go to the aquarium. Guys, spread joy today and have a great day. Love you.